guys? I'm Narz, and welcome to IGN's coverage of the 2022 Disney and Marvel Game Showcase. Coming up, we'll have the devs from some of the games you just saw, Tron, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we have a first look at Mickey's and Friends' new multiplayer, Disney Illusion Island. Now let's take another look at the trailer.
Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, we bid you welcome to the world of Monoth!
Tell us what you need, Toku.
Our entire world is in danger. You must travel to the 3 biomes of Monoth and retrieve the Books of Knowledge.
If others are in need, we should help them.
Don't you worry, Toku. We'll do it.
Hang on! The books are gone!
It's okay. We'll explain.
TBD! TBD! TBD!
Wait, are those placeholder words or the actual words?
Yes.
Joining me now in studio, we have AJ Grant Scrunton, CEO and co-founder of Delilah, and Kelsey Wong, producer of Disney and Pixar games. Thank you so much, AJ. Kelsey, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us.
Now let's talk Mickey and Friends. I would assume this is the first Mickey and Friends video game that's been ported. So talk to me about what the gang is doing on Illusion Island, AJ.
Yeah, it's very exciting for us. So the Disney Illusion Island is a 1-to-4 player cooperative 2D adventure platformer where Mickey and Friends are on a brand new world they've never explored before, and players will get to embrace with the characters, unlock new abilities to explore new areas of the island, and it's really just a game about having fun.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also pretty interesting because it is the first Mickey and Friends game. Kelsey, can you talk to us about how this came about and why this particular option?
So I think we've really been inspired by sort of the legacy of the Mickey and Friends 2D cartoons over the many years, and we really just wanted to make a game that sort of has that mischievousness, the rebelliousness, the sort of spirit of fun and possibility that we've seen over the cartoons over the years, and put into a game that felt really authentic and fun. So it's really nice to have the opportunity to basically be a playable character and play as Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, whoever's your favorite character, and just have that opportunity to be that character in this new world of Monoth.
Now tell me a little bit about the inhabitants of Illusion Island. Obviously they're kind of like funny, they're quirky, they have like little witty lines. Talk to us about who they are and how are they going to be contributing to the adventure for the gang?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the most awesome things about this whole experience was getting to create a whole new world of characters. I mean, there's not many chances you get to say you've made a brand new set of characters that Mickey and Friends are going to talk to. So yeah, the inhabitants of Monoth are this fantastic group of quirky people. We've got everything on there from kind of these wacky inventors to kind of, you'll come across quirky smugglers and bookshop owners. But the big thing throughout the whole game is like personality and humour. So, we've got a fantastic voice cast in the big animated cutscenes, including the authentic Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Goofy voices. And then on top of that, we've got some fantastic new voices being given to these characters. It's just this wonderful world which we hope players just want to keep exploring and meeting all the wonderful inhabitants.
Absolutely. Now I'm going to ask you, Kelsey, are we going to see any other Disney classic icons come into the Mickey and Friends game?
I think for this one, we're just keeping to the Fab Four, but who knows?
Ooh, awesome. Now, speaking of uniqueness, each of the characters have a unique ability and skills. How are they going to have to work together to be able to adventure through Illusion Island?
Definitely. So the whole thing of the game is that we want everyone on a level playing field. So kind of each character has their own unique items, but they all have the ability to kind of match each other's skill set. So no player will ever get left behind. There'll be no moments where one player gets to enjoy this section of gameplay and everyone has to watch. The idea is that everyone can work together and get through and play all the game. And then on top of that, we have a set of mechanics very focused around kind of multiplayer and working together.
Speaking of multiplayer, is it going to be couch co-op multiplayer or online co-op multiplayer?
So it's couch co-op only. Like for us, it really embodies Mickey and Friends. Like when we're thinking about this whole friendship and going on an adventure together, you know, Delilah and Disney love this idea of like bringing families together on the sofa and sitting down and playing and bringing friends together. So yes, couch co-op experience.
You want to expand on that, Kelsey?
I think you basically covered most of it, but I think what's really great about like sitting with your friends is that, you know, you can basically look at them and say, hey, can you help me with here? You know, you don't have to have, you know, sort of what we've been doing over the pandemic, which is a lot of online play. So the couch co-op is great. They have some great multiplayer features. One of my favorite is hugs that you can give to each other. So it'll be a really great feature for you guys to try out. It's adorable. There's also little things that you can do to help each other advance forward. So I think it's a really great thing. It's better together.
Now, we didn't get to see any bosses or anything like that, but there are going to be grand bosses that they will battle. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I don't want to give too many spoilers, of course, especially after calling Kelsey out beforehand. Yeah, we've got some really great boss fights. For us, kind of, we wanted to try and take like a different approach to this. Like, this isn't necessarily a big combat engagement. It's really about utilising the skills and abilities you've gained through the game, and kind of putting a little flip on them for how you engage with the bosses. So I don't want to give numbers or anything, but yeah, there's some really, really fun boss engagements you'll have.
Awesome. And the gang has to acquire, I believe it's like the good of knowledge items, or collect them as well. What are these like knowledge items that they're going to have to adventure and kind of collect in the game?
Do you want to talk a little bit?
Tomes?
Tomes? Do you want to talk?
So they're tomes, which are like powerful books. Basically, they were what was sort of supporting the island, and so they've been stolen as part of the storyline. They've been taken. So part of the journey that Mickey and friends are doing is that they're off to rescue the world of Monarch, but basically finding these tomes and recovering them. So that's a little bit of, I think, as much as you can share.
As you can get. That's totally fine. I totally love it. Will we get to meet any other kind of like iconic characters in Illusion Island, or are there going to be other characters besides the inhabitant that we get to be introduced to?
It's really about kind of the Fab Four are kind of the iconic Mickey and Friends characters that you'll see in Disney characters, but I really feel like we've created this brand new cast of characters that people grow to love. We're over the moon with them. We even had moments where there are characters we wrote initially 1 or 2 lines for, and we fell so in love with them that we wrote some more scripts just so we could include them more. So yeah, it's really kind of about the new cast of characters you'll meet on your adventure.
Yeah. Awesome. And my last question for you guys, what was the vision for this partnership between Delilah and Pixar Disney? Like, what were you hoping to do? Are we going to probably see more Mickey and Friends come out of the studio, or are you kind of just wanting to see what happens with this now?
Me, you.
I think so far, well, I'll speak for my experience. I think the partnership with Delilah has been great. They've been so collaborative, and just, it's been such an amazing experience. I think the art style that's come through, like the passion comes through. I think the fun and humor comes through. Like, I think you can see in the trailer a little bit. So I hope that there's more in the future. I think it's really, really great so far. And so definitely look forward to more.
Yeah, we've loved it. It's been fantastic. It has been, you know, not to keep using the word collaboration, but it has been this wonderful collaborative experience. We've just felt so supported. You know, the big thing we keep saying with the team is how many times in your life do you get to create a new Mickey and Friends world and a Mickey and Friends experience, and Disney have really let us kind of go with our vision, go with kind of what we want to achieve. As for the future, who knows, but what I can tell you is I've absolutely loved this project. I've absolutely loved working with Disney on it.
Thanks so much to AJ and Kelsey for joining us. But what's your take on Illusion Island? You know how this works. Let us know down in the comments. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.